KILR. KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the KILR Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 2002. Well, the snow is beginning to melt. It technically is springtime in the simulator. It says spring, but as you can see, there's still a little bit of snow on the ground. And I think, and I'll go ahead and show you here. Oh, nope, actually I won't. I've got the menu open here and you can't see it. That's okay. But yeah, if you open up the season, it does say spring, but it's like at the very beginning of spring, so I guess not all of the snow has melted yet. That might be something like a feature that comes with the FScene series, which is what I use on here. So maybe it has a gradual from winter to spring, a gradual change, which would be really cool. And when I did make that change, I did notice that there was less white on the ground as before. So a little impressed. I just thought it went directly from one season to another. I didn't think there was any in between. Well, let's go ahead and talk about our flight. We're right here at Rush City Regional, and we're going to be doing a short flight, mainly VFR. We're following the what is that? The 35, the 85. I can't read that because it's cut off. But we're following 35. It says it right there. We're following this road, which I'm assuming it's in the flight simulator, but we're following this highway right up to here, to the town of Hinckley. I think it's too small to be a city, but yeah, and there's an airport here, and it's not Field of Dreams, because this airport did not exist at the time of Flight Simulator 2002. But what does exist, that apparently is not on this map, is a private airport right about here called Zeman Airport. And that's where we're going to be headed. We called up Mr. Zeman, and he gave us permission to land at his airport, so we're making a stop here along the way. And with that, let's go ahead and get everything started here. Get our radios turned on. Get our lights on. Now I set this up for IFR clearance, so that way you could actually hear the name of the airport, because I put all this work into getting the airports with EditVoicePack. So instead of hearing Kilo Echo Alpha Uniform, you're actually hearing Chippewa Valley or Eau Claire, or whatever the case is. But they only seem to do it for IFR. For VFR, they don't care.
Minneapolis Center, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, IFR to Zeman, ready to copy.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot is cleared to Zeman Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Departure frequency is 121.05, squawk 0542. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cleared at Zeman Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain Cessna 13 Foxtrot, taking off runway 34, departure to the north.
Okay. And that is pretty much all we need to do from this point. Now, let's see here. Let's switch to virtual mode here. Of course, it helps to see the design of the airport too. Huh, I could have parked back there if I wanted. Okay, well, apparently there's only one way in or out of this area. It's interesting with Flight Simulator 2002, it's like you half play in virtual mode and half play in the 2D mode, because none of the controls here work. It's like you can look but you can't touch. They operate, you know, like this operates, that operates, the speed operates, but you can't interact with them. Now, I think, based on some aircraft I've been looking at downloading, I think some people have been able to create virtual cockpits that actually do work. I don't think the 2D cockpits are even a thing anymore, because I've noticed that with new aircraft that you buy for like FSX, it's like very rarely does it have a 2D model with it, because the virtual cockpits have become so good by now. We're good to go. Now the question is, can I find that highway?
Minneapolis Center, Cessna 13 Foxtrot is at 1,200, climbing 4,000.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, Minneapolis Center, roger. Altimeter 2992, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, you are 19 miles south. Turn left heading 340, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect the visual approach. Vectors to Zeman, runway 17. Current altimeter Zeman 2992.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, expect visual approach, runway 17. turn left heading 340, climb and maintain 4,000. Minneapolis Center, 6 Yankee Charlie Tango Kilo with you.
6 Yankee Charlie Tango Kilo, Minneapolis Center, roger.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the road is at. This plane tends to like to pull to one side. Do you see that? It's kind of annoying. Maybe the road is up there. I don't know. Go back to our 2D screen here. And I'm going to go ahead and cancel our IFR. We don't really need that.
Minneapolis Center, Cessna 13 Foxtrot would like to cancel IFR.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, understand, cancel IFR. Please confirm.
Affirmative, cancel IFR. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200, maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
And we got Zeman listed. Can't see it there, but you can see it right here, number 8.
DHL 5366, contact Minneapolis Center.
DHL.
5.5, good day.
I think that's the first time I've heard that.
5.5, DHL 5366, good day. Traffic, Cessna 13 Foxtrot is 14 miles south, 2,100, inbound to land, runway 17.
Zeman. I think that's our road right there. You can barely see it. I guess it's covered in snow. So I've noticed with this particular flight simulator, it's always sitting at an angle. Do you see that? Because I guess it's getting blown to one side, so it has to fly at an angle to fly straight. I haven't really had that problem with the other ones. Just this one. Even when there's no wind. I mean, there's no wind. So, you've got me. Within 10 miles here. See, we do short flights and long flights. You know, I figured after the past couple of long flights, it'd be nice to do a little short hop on this one. And this is pretty much a grass runway, although I'm not sure how easy it'll be able to see with all the snow on the ground.
Traffic, Cessna 13 Foxtrot is on final runway 17 at Zeman to land.
Yeah, I'm not going to land on that runway. But it doesn't give me an option to change it to something else. This looks like a frozen wasteland. You probably wouldn't even believe that we were on the border of Minnesota and Wisconsin unless I told you. You'd be looking at this. Kind of looks like Antarctica. No, no, no. We're on the border of Minnesota. Matter of fact, the airport designation is 51MN. There's something off in this direction, like right there. I think that might be the actual airport. Or grass strip. It's a little harder to see it in virtual mode. Yeah, I think that's it. I see there's trees. That's about right. There are trees. A lot more trees than that, but that's okay. You know what this looks like? This looks like some of those movies where like the earth freezes over, you know, and like cities and towns are like frozen over and there's like no life. That's what this kind of reminds me of. And here we are. Right out here in the snow. My goodness. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost like a green carpet that's got like some snow on the edge there. I guess Mr. Zeman's got someone coming out here and sweeping the snow off of his runway. Oh, I'm just getting us turned around here. Trees! Whew. I think I might need to get the shocks taken a look at. No, there's no shocks. I don't think there's any shocks. I don't know, landing here might be a shock. Alright, well, that is it. Very simple flight, very short. And, well, we're here at Zeman Airport. So, thanks for joining me on this flight. And hey, check it out on the other simulators to see what I did there. Especially the old ones, like Flight Simulator 4. I had to create the airport there. Same thing with 5 and 98. This airport didn't, for some reason, is not in those. It's just a private airport, so it's understandable why it wasn't there. But yeah, I had to create them, so that's a thing. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey. Take care. For more future Flight Simulator content, consider leaving a like and subscribing. There's also other videos you might want to check out where we fly this same flight on other flight simulators. Thanks a ton for watching, and I'll see you around. Watch out for the birds.